Welcome back to our Getting Started Part 2. In this segment, we're going to talk about expectations, what you can expect with building a business with doTERRA. We're going to go through these 6 different expectations in detail. If you have more questions about them, I encourage you to talk to your sponsor or your enroller and learn more about them. So, number 1 is take responsibility for yourself and your business. Now, this is something that's really important to learn early, that if you succeed in this business, it's going to be you who creates that success, not us, not your sponsor, not your enroller, not your friend. And if you fail in this business, it's going to be you who creates that failure, not us, not your sponsor, not your enroller, not your friends. You are going to be the difference between success or failure. We're here to guide you with every step along the way, but we can't do it for you. And so the sooner you can realize that taking responsibility will help you to be successful, the better. The second expectation is that we are going to help you to become independent as quickly as possible. That we do work together, but our job is really to help you to get started, to learn the skills that you need, to know how to do different things within doTERRA, how to share, how to invite, how to present. That's what we're going to help you to do, but we want to help you to become independent as quickly. Now, even though you become independent, that doesn't mean that we don't work together. We love working together, but knowing that if you had to, you would be able to do it on your own. And that's part of taking the responsibility as well. The third expectation is that you're going to have ups and downs. So there will certainly be ups and downs as you build your business. There will be good times and bad times. We know you're in one of the bad times when you aren't calling us. You're not showing up for meetings. You aren't on the calls. If we start hearing excuses, that sort of thing, when that happens with you and it happens with everyone, how do you want us to handle that? Do you want us to leave you alone, or do you want us to be persistent and remind you why you made the decision in the first place? So this is your first assignment, is to figure out when you have a bad time, and which it will come. How do you want your sponsor, enroller, the person that you're working with, how do you want them to respond? And let them know. Let them know if you want, if I start not showing up to things or making excuses, saying it's hard or I don't have time or whatever it might be, that if you want them to encourage you, to remind you, then let them know. If you want them to leave you alone, let them know. So that's your first assignment. So the fourth reality check is this 1-3-5-7 principle. And I absolutely love this and wish that I had known this when I first got started. The realities as far as how long it takes to become profitable. So it takes about 1 year to become profitable on average. If you're doing this part-time, it's about a year. And what I mean by profitable is that you'll be earning income in that first year, but you'll mostly be reinvesting it back in your business. So it might be buying additional oils. Maybe you don't have a diffuser or a book. So you're going to be using those bonuses that you're getting, the commissions, to purchase those things. It might be traveling. You wanted to go teach a class or share with some relatives. You might be using your commissions to do that. You also might be using the money to go to convention. And so realistically, if you're doing that, if you're using what you're making to reinvest in your business, it takes about a year to become profitable. It takes about 3 years to earn a full-time income doing part-time work. So if you're only doing this part-time, if you have a job or if you have other responsibilities and you're committing only part-time to do this, it will take you about 3 years to earn a full-time income working part-time. And that's a residual income. That's income that's going to continue to come every month. It will take about 5 years to create a 6-figure income working this part-time. So there are people who have done it much faster, and of course they put in more time. So realize if your goals are to hit a certain rank or a certain income and you want to speed up that time, you just put in more effort, more time to create that. And 7 years to become financially free, to have such a great income and such a solid income that it sets you free and generations after you free. So no, that's the reality of it. Also, this is really fun because it only takes 7 skills to become really good at what we do. And those skills are being able to find people to talk to, whether it's people you already know or new people to be able to share with. And mostly how we do that is just being active in our communities, involved in different things, because the people that we associate, they become a part of our personal network. They become our friends, and opportunities arise that we're able to introduce the oils to them. They might have a health concern and we're able to offer a solution. They might have a financial concern and we can offer a solution. So for the first skill is being able to find people to talk to. Second is being able to invite them. If it's inviting them to a class or inviting them to try a sample or watch a video or come to this training, it's a skill. Third is being able to present, being able to teach people how to use essential oils. Also, following up with them. What do I say when I follow up on a sample? What do I say when I follow up on that class that I invited someone to? So we teach you how to do that. Number 5 is how to enroll people, how to actually enroll someone with an account with doTERRA, and then how to get them started using essential oils. How do we get them started if they want to do the business? And then the 7th is being able to promote events. Promote those so that people attend. So those are basic skills. Some of us come in with a certain skill set because of past experience or certain talents that we have, but most of us do not come in with all these 7 skills. So I always refer to, like, if I decided someday I wanted to be a nurse, just because I decided I wanted to be a nurse doesn't mean that I all of a sudden have all these skills to be a nurse. That it's going to take a process of learning and becoming educated and trying and practicing that I'm able to become a nurse. So it's the same with being a doTERRA wellness advocate, a professional wellness advocate, is that it's going to take time to learn these skills. Just know that this is what they are and they're easy enough to learn, but it will take some time and consistency. But we train you how to do those. So expect you're going to learn some new things. And number 6 is our daily order of operation, or our success habits. These are the things that if you do on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly schedule, that you will be set up for success. So these are those little things that you do that it's like building your pipeline. So the guy goes out and he's digging every day. He has certain things that he's doing for that little amount of time that he has, that he's doing on a daily basis. So our daily success habits are, number 1, using the product. I use the supplements every day. I use lemon oil every day. I have a sore on my toe right now, so I'm putting oil on it. Just getting in the habit of using your oils every day. You're going to have awesome experiences that you're going to be able to share. You also become more educated as you use the oils. Second would be personal development. That would include learning those new skills. That also might be on those down days, having a good book to read that helps motivate you, helps you to see, why you're doing this. So personal development, you are going to grow a lot as a person. And so on a daily basis, I recommend picking a good book. The one that I recommend is called GoPro, is one of the first books, and another one is called The Slight Edge. And these are listed on our team website. And there's a list of other great books to read, but I would recommend those 2 first. And it just helps with your mindset and your beliefs, and also helps you with your skills. So I'd recommend getting those. I just read at least 10 pages every day. Some people might say I'm going to read 10 minutes every day. I might listen to audio tapes every day, or on my way to work, I'm going to listen to this CD. So there's different ways that you can do it, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time, but getting in that habit of personal development. And then the third one on a daily basis is that we're connecting with 2 contacts, 2 new people. You're adding 2 people to your network. So you might be out and about and you run into someone and you add them to your network. It might be contacting old friends. But on a daily basis, you're contacting new people. You're also following up with customers, so people who are just using the product, using doTERRA, that as you get more people, if you just have this habit in place of every day, I'm just reaching out to those people that are on my team. So how are the oils going for you? And it might not even be about oils. It might be something else. It might be personal or matter, but you're reaching out to people. And then second, you're builders. So once you find others who want to do this with you, then on a daily basis, you're keeping in contact with them. They'll have questions, they'll have things that they need to do, and you're following up with them, giving them support, training, just reaching out to them on a daily basis. So those are daily habits that help to create that residual income. On a weekly basis, we give 2+ presentations. That might be a class, it might be one-on-ones. And you can decide how you want to work that in, but on a weekly basis, you are teaching people how to use essential oils. That is like the heart of what we do, is teaching and educating people how to use essential oils. Also, you want to continue your knowledge of the products that doTERRA offers. So on a weekly basis, you might set up, like on a Wednesday for an hour, I'm going to watch a presentation on Slim and Sassy or a different product every week. And so you become more familiar with the products. Also, there's a team call that we have. You can get the information on our website, Essential Wellness Pros, on a weekly basis. You may have a smaller team call with your team that's local or that's been set up by whoever enrolled you, sponsored you, that, be engaged with that on that team call. Also be mentored. So whoever you're working with, make sure on a weekly basis you're touching base with them. And then also remember to mentor your key builders on a weekly basis. And then monthly, we make sure that we have a loyalty rewards order of at least 100 PV in order to qualify for commissions. We're going to talk in another segment, why would we do 125? Why would we do 150? But at least 100 PV every month to qualify for commissions. And then attending monthly trainings. That might be online. There's so much training as far as business training that you can get. It might be online, it might be your team locally, and then also using the planner. Some call it a strategic planner. We call it the builder worksheet. We have a worksheet that you kind of create a plan for the month, so you have a goal of what you're doing, trying to accomplish, and those are again on the website. And then every year we have convention, which is in the fall with doTERRA. So plan on attending that. Make it a priority to be to convention. Those who attend convention are so many more times likely to be successful, to earn the income that they want to earn. You learn in 3 days more than you would learn in 6 months by attending convention. So put it on your calendar to be at the next convention. Also, spring retreat is a leadership retreat for those who reach leadership ranks, that you're able to go to this retreat, which is in the spring. And then there's also additional regional events that you can attend. So pay attention to doTERRA's calendar and see what's going on in your area as far as corporate events. And then they have an incentive trip that's either a cruise or a land-based trip that you can win, or you can pay to go, but it's an incredible experience. I encourage everyone to attend. It's an opportunity to hang out with the owners of doTERRA, some of the top doTERRA wellness advocates, and your friends. You become lifelong friends with these people, so you might want to put that on your calendar as well. It's usually in January. So those are the expectations that you can look forward to as you're building your business. If you have questions, reach out to us. Our next segment, our next part of the training is we're going to go through our checklist. It's a getting started checklist.